Hi, welcome back to another episode of Shi-an's Jedi Consular playthrough. I'm Slicka, and let's get at it. Before I start talking about what we're going to do this episode and what happened last episode, as a recap, let's talk to Fez Burba.
Jedi, thank you for coming over. I am Fez Burba, scientist notary of the Republic and planetary consult to the Galactic Senate. My current project could alter history. If my theory proves correct, I will be the most famous scientist who ever lived. Consider this. We all know the Imperial bombardment of Coruscant wreaked havoc on the infrastructure. But what if it also damaged the planet's very core?
Would there be a way to repair the damage?
Perhaps, depending on the extent of it, but most likely the planet would have to be evacuated. It is crucial that I get seismic readings from the lower levels, specifically from the Works sector. In the spirit of scientific inquiry, and on behalf of the safety of the Republic, I need you to perform this critical mission. Prove my theory correct, and the Senate will grant me a substantial endowment for further research. I will give you a generous reward as compensation.
If your theory's incorrect, what happens then?
I will still pay, of course, but your compensation will be significantly less. All that's required is that you take the Burba Seismic Activity Reader, my invention of course, and use it in the Works. The reader is both accurate and user-friendly. The challenge will be in the journey, not in the science.
Alright, so last episode, we just finished dealing with pretty much everything in Justicar territory. In the case of our Jedi Consular playthrough, one sec, let's talk to these two since we're here.
Hail to the glory of the apparatus. Welcome to the hallowed walkways of the great works. I am Osiris, the chief engineer. I serve the great machines, the true rulers of Coruscant.
You're the engineer. Don't the machines serve you?
No, I'm small. I'm weak and organic. My lifespan is but a blip on the machine's sensors. These machines are the vital organs of the planet. Biologicals are merely parasites, totally dependent on the infinite energy of the Great Ones. But discord emerges among the exalted masters. The stationaries grant sustenance to the biologicals, but the mobiles long to destroy our kind.
Engines and droids don't want anything. They can't think.
Biologicals ignore the reality. They will learn. Understand this. One of the stationaries, Thermodraft, is in great pain. He's melting down. But the mobiles will not let me help him. When he dies, thousands of biologicals above will die with him. His energy will be unleashed.
What are you planning?
I could fix Thermodraft if I could get past the mobiles. But they're too powerful, and they would kill me. You are only a mere biological. But perhaps you could help save Thermodraft. You'd have to release the control valves on his steel skeleton. Do this, and matters could be set right.
Whatever I can do to restore peace here.
It won't pacify the mobiles, but it will prevent terrible damage. Thermodraft lives farther down into the works. You'll see him. He is astounding to behold.
Alright, so the Works is a collection of basically tunnels of a bunch of droids, the engineering and whatnot of Coruscant, etc. This was just explained. As I said last time, we escaped a mine trap that weakened us after we answered all the questions required of us. And, now our goal is to, according to the noetikon of secrets, head to the Jedi Temple. As there is a ritual that can be done to save Yuon's life. Protect her from this mind control. So obviously it was kind of said about this quest that if what we find is true, we kind of get a huge bonus. If what the guy's theory is false, you know, good for the planet, but we don't really get paid. So we kind of ran up here because of not being able to touch that. Till it reactivates. So the works, it's the last place really on Coruscant. If you're playing the smuggler of the trooper, you actually have no reason to go to the Jedi Temple. Unless you pick up that quest, obviously, that was just ahead of us. That quest is actually Heroic 4 for the Jedi Temple. So we're just kind of half-assing using our bike first time to speed up where we need to go. So real quick, we're just going to come down here and release the control valves on all of the thermal draft. That's what that engineer was talking about earlier. There's nothing to fight there. So the idea with this episode is we're actually going to finish Coruscant. We'll head to the Jedi Temple, do our, I'll say 2 quests, because there actually is a quest that the Trooper and Smuggler can also do, where it's a 1-person quest, but you have to actually kind of go to the Jedi Temple to find it. And the only 2 classes that are actually forced to really go there because they're cluster is the Jedi Knight and the Jedi Consular. Alright, so that should, right, that quest. Because there's droids around here, I'm gonna kill a few. So, 2 more memory cores. I got 1 there. So this is really awkward. I'm definitely not used to running around on Coruscant with a speeder. In fact, like I said in the other episodes, you don't really get a speeder until level 25 in the old ones. So I'll turn in all these quests after. Like return there, because I gotta return there anyway for Fez Burba. So I'm gonna pass the ensign here, because like I said, that's a 4-man heroic quest at the Jedi Temple. Thanks to speeder, we should actually pick up quite a bit of time. I know a lot of people are down here, so. There's the final one for Fez Burba. I'm not gonna lie, just to get physical, just to get monetary gain. There's really no reason, and on top of that, I don't really want them messing with the core of the planet. So I just have to wait momentarily, and then I got this one solved. I would go clear the bonus quest, but it's really not that big of a deal, I don't think. Alright, so on to the Jedi Temple.
Vehicle paths are currently open.
So you gotta get all the way down here just to get the ability to fly to the Jedi Temple. The Jedi Temple was destroyed with the sacking of Coruscant. I believe if you see the start an Imperial character, you see like a video of the Imperials doing it, because that's like a victory for them. The Republic one's a fight on Alderaan if you start a Republic character. And then together in whole, it's really a fight between the Sith taking Korriban back. With Darth Malgus and Satilla Shan as young apprentices, really. So there's a quest going right up to the sealed door. Let's open it up.
Thanks, stranger. Didn't think anyone else was fool enough to wander this pile of rubble. Stupid move, trusting some prig senator. Jedi Temple's abandoned, he says. No one to fight, only trouble's getting there. What do we find? Battle droids, Imperial commandos, Sith. We're lucky all they did was take our haul and lock us in here to die.
Many Jedi died here. Selling their belongings is disrespectful.
None of them tried to stop me. This stuff should go to someone who can use it. Senator Starsnow's after a journal that belonged to his dead kid. Some bigwig Jedi fell during the sacking. Journal's all that's left of him. I feel for the Senator and his credits, but those commandos have the journal now. They aren't gonna spare us twice.
I haven't met anyone who could stop me yet.
We came in armed to the teeth. You think you can do better? Be my guest. Senator Starsnow's waiting near the Senate Tower. If you can get that journal back, he'll be expecting you. Thanks for the rescue. Come on, boys, this job's a bust.
It looks like a bunch of looters or mercenaries are just tired to try and get this journal back. Failed, and now it's up to me for this senator. Alright, so I need to come down here anyway and kill a bunch of Imperials. So let's meditate on this. So as you can see, the Jedi Temple was destroyed. Let's just randomly check on this. Imperial Commandos. So we gotta go after the elites here to have a shot at this. The soft troopers, they're not gonna drop this. Be careful, there are Sith apprentices wandering around. Obviously that area did not have the guys I need. So I'm looking for the commandos. I'm gonna try and get this commando done before I continue on. Unfortunately, I'm competing with another Jedi Consular up here. We got jumped by a Sith apprentice. Let's meditate on this. Looks like we're having trouble finding commandos to kill. So as you see, there's not much going into those rooms. So I'll actually go do my quest and then come back, I guess. Get lucky here. Nope. So Jedi Master Star Destroyer's journal is a big pain to find, as you can obviously tell. Killing none of these guys? I might just run around and kill. So we're now in the Jedi Archives. Find the that has this ritual to cure Yuon. So some deliverance. Alright, let's keep going. So we have to place all 3 noetikons here. Can we use the Jedi Archives?
This is it. The database where the ritual that can shield your master from the plague is kept.
A stellar work. 1 part computer, 1 part holocron. Truly ingenious.
I'm sure under happier circumstances I could lose myself in it for hours.
Masters, you know why we've gathered. The Jedi Order is imperiled by an ancient plague, one that warps the minds of even the wisest of masters and turns them to the dark side.
This young Jedi has stepped forward in search of a way to help his ailing master and save the Jedi Order. But he cannot do it without our help.
Millennia ago, a powerful ritual was developed to shield the Jedi from the power of this ancient plague.
The ritual cut off the Plague Master from his victims, but it exacted a great price from the healer who wielded it. It is once again necessary for someone to use the ritual.
The ritual is a difficult one to learn, Jedi, and will take many hours of deep meditation and study.
Are you ready to learn it?
I am ready, Master.
Then open your mind, and we will teach you.
You seem to have mastered everything we have to show you, Jedi.
Such a bright, inquisitive mind. It has been an honor to teach you.
But remember, the shielding ritual will draw on your strength, and you can only regain what you've spent when the Plague Master's bond with his victims is broken.
So, in other words, according to Master Vandar, if I have to say, like, let's just use a random number, 10 Jedi using this, because they're all affected, that'll be my strength minus, or divided by 10, so to speak. That's how weak I'll be. But once I kill the guy who's doing this against all the Jedi, it'll all return immediately. Interesting.
I appreciate the warning.
You now have the knowledge you need to save your master. Use it wisely and well, and may the Force be with you.
Reckless, foolish Jedi. So eager to find a cure for your master, you led us right to the prize. My master and I are most grateful.
No one is going to stop me from saving Yuon Par, whoever you serve.
Ah! There. No more terminal, no more ritual. No miracle healing this time.
Except for mine, you mean? My healing.
What good will that do you? The technique kills those who wield it. How many could you have shielded before it killed you? 1? 2? Even if it was 100, ultimately you would collapse.
If my destiny is to become one with the Force, then so be it.
Well, in that case, let me hurry you to your fate.
Alright, we won.
Finally, there you are. I've been kept apprised of your situation. The Council is very concerned about Yuon's health. We've been trying to contact you for hours. Did you find anything in the Jedi Temple?
The Ancient Masters taught me a technique to shield Yuon.
So there is hope after all. Hurry back. Yuon is fading fast. Any delay could be costly.
Alright, normally I would just port back, but unfortunately I would like to get Jedi Master Star Snow's journal first. This is unfortunate. This is what's going to lengthen the episode quite a bit. And there it is. Alright, so first things first, let's port back to the works and turn in these quests.
I have been awaiting your return, Biological. I feared for the fate of my lord. I heard his cries grow silent. Tell me that means you saved him. Tell me the great Thermodraft lives on.
I've taken care of things.
Praise the Maker. I don't know what I would have done if Thermodraft died. The machines have given me many amazing gifts. Take this one. May it serve you as you have served Thermodraft.
You have my gratitude.
I must return to my duties now. The great machines need me, and I am proud to serve. Glory to you, Biological, and glory to to the great machines.
Welcome back, my illustrious colleague. Tell me you've taken the seismic readings.
There were some problems, but everything's fine now.
Fantastic! I tell you, we're going to make history together. Quickly, please, let me examine the Berber seismic activity reader. What? It can't be. This indicates there is no unusual seismic activity at all.
This means the planet won't be destroyed, right?
Yes, I mean, of course. I'm just surprised. It's atypical for one of my theories to be wrong. This could reflect very poorly on my reputation. I suggest you take your compensation and keep quiet. I believe the reward is generous given the outcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to consider. Farewell.
Alright. Alright, because we were able to finish this episode so quickly, let's head all the way back to the Senate Tower and finish up on Coruscant. I'm actually liking the outfit I'm in. Pretty nice. Unfortunately, the outfits after that I know of don't exactly, to me, don't really work too well. It's like wearing dresses all the time. Works on the girls, but the guys not so much, unless they're changed a bit.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
So, just to quickly look up, we will get a new focus. We will get, looks like a new robe, customizable one. And it looks like over here we'll get a much stronger lightsaber. Now, by looking at it, it looks like we'll be leaving Coruscant level 16. I don't know why, but it's just so much easier to leave the planet at about level 17 or 18 when I'm playing the Imperial classes, like the German costs. As you see, I find Typhon doesn't give you the quests or experience needed to continue on. I found Ord Mantell does for the Trooper and Smuggler, so. If you look in, once we get in here, we gotta go to Einike, Atros Finn, and then we have to go all the way up here to Senator Starston. So let's go meet with Atros Finn.
Oh, you're here! Quickly! We're barely detecting a pulse on Yuon. There was any time to test what you learned in the temple? It's now.
The Masters taught me well.
Yuon's life is in your hands now.
It's like I'm performing an exorcism.
How do I know? No, I was making you a Jedi. What I feel so much better. But why do you look so weak? What did you do?
I shielded you from the person who was making you ill, but it took some of my strength.
Thank you, and I'm sorry. The last thing I remember clearly is your ceremony on Tython. Oh, my student, I am sorry I wasn't a better master.
I wouldn't be the Jedi I am if it weren't for you.
That honors me more than you know. Yes, I see now the foolishness of hiding it. Now I am more myself. I could feel someone else in my mind, polluting my thoughts, twisting them.
You won't be fully cured until he is defeated.
I really wish I could give you more details, but my memory of that time is hazy at best.
Pardon me. The Council wishes to speak with you when you're ready.
I will speak with them immediately.
Thank you again for helping Yuon. And teaching me a few things as well.
I'll be all right for now. Go to the Council. We can speak later.
So Master Seal Bakarn wants to see me upstairs in the council room, as well as the rest of them. So let's go speak to Einike real quick.
The power darkness is obsolete. The conduits are fully functional, and I have witnessed through our monitors. Also, you destroyed many enemy droid machines, so well done.
Droid, your bizarre praise makes it all worthwhile.
Please remember, Gree technology is exclusive to the Enclave. Do not attempt to duplicate, or you will be absorbed into the Great Pentacheron.
No copyright infringement. Got it.
The Black Bisector returns prosperous, and we form the Red Parallel, Senator Aranda. The Enclave Republic bargain evolves achievement.
So you succeeded? You really helped all the Gree, delegates complete their repairs to the infrastructure?
There were some problems, but everything's fine now.
The Enclave delivers its promised Gree ingenuity, Senator. Coruscant acquires Purple Equilateral, and the Enclave requests Republic reciprocity.
Ambassador Droid Patake, the Republic has other damaged worlds that could benefit from your Gree ingenuity. I propose drafting a formal treaty between the Republic and the Gree Enclave. What do you say to that?
You seek a blue parallel with the Enclave. I am astonished, gratified, challenged by the prospect. Let us initiate renewed white vertex at once.
I see you've finally broken the language barrier.
I swear sometimes he uses the same phrase to mean completely different things, but I'm getting the hang of it. You have my thanks for all your efforts. I'd almost given up on these droids before you came along. That would have been a costly mistake.
Acknowledgement and profound tribute, Black Bisector. This collaboration achieves through you.
And I got the Black Bisector title. So I'll throw that up there for the hell of it. Next is to head upstairs, so let's go do that. So next episode definitely will feature Terrace. I'm actually glad that we were able to finish the work so quickly because of running around the Senate Tower like this. It actually does take time. Just gonna quickly go to Senator Star Snow real quick.
Your son's journal, Senator. There were Imperials in the temple, and your mercs were overwhelmed.
Imperials? In the Jedi Temple? No wonder the mercenaries never returned. The Empire couldn't be after family heirlooms. I must inform the Senate of this. Thank you, Master Jedi. It must have been difficult to enter those ruins, but you've eased a father's pain.
Oh, to Master Siobakarn.
You're here. Thank you for contacting us so quickly. We're sorry to have to pull you away from Yuon.
We wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't urgent. First, tell us what you've learned about Yuon's illness.
I've shielded Yuon from its effects, but the only cure is to stop the person who's controlling it. Here's what we know.
Interesting. And worrying. We've started to receive disturbing communications from other masters. We fear Yuon's illness is not an isolated case.
The illness was created by Tarek Morridge, but a different Sith is using it now. I don't know his name, but I fought his apprentice in the temple.
Yes. It's imperative that we find this Sith before the illness spreads further. Unfortunately, we have no leads. We can only hope that tracking down and shielding the victims will help lead us to this Sith.
You need me to find these masters and cure them.
A small number of victims suggest that this Sith needs some sort of contact with his victims to control them. I hesitate to ask any more sacrifice of you. You've already done so much. But with the terminal in the temple destroyed, you are the only one capable of shielding the afflicted masters and stopping this Sith, whoever he is.
I will track down the man responsible.
We all have faith in you.
You'll need to be able to move freely around the galaxy. To that end, we've prepared a ship for you in the spaceport.
Thank you, Masters. I will use it well.
You have more than earned it. The missing masters were last heard from on Terrace and Nar Shaddaa. Find them, and break the Plague Master's hold on them.
Say your goodbyes to Yuon. But time is of the essence. Good luck.
Alright, so now I gotta return to Yuon. So, as you just heard, the first 10 planets we have to go to are Terrace and Nar Shaddaa. Nar Shaddaa, that's the 4th planet for every single class. Terrace is, Terrace and Balmor are switched, but whether you're Imperial or Republic.
It's good to see you through my own eyes once more. What did the Council have to say?
Other masters have fallen ill. The Council has asked me to save them.
I see. But there is still someone we must find. The person behind this. Whoever was in my mind. Stop him, so that I don't have to be shielded anymore. So your strength can be restored. Remember, let your instincts guide you. Keep to the Jedi Code, and may the Force be with you.
So, this quest actually has a small twist to it. And by that I mean the thought of me going fully light side. Because I'm sure fully light side is, you know, saving them. since that's my goal. I don't know what I'll find out there, but I can just see I have the option of killing the masters as well. I can just kind of see that for a dark side option. So if I save them, I kind of am hurting myself. And that is my goal. I will stick to going light side on my Jedi Consular. So the Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor, and then the Jedi Knight and the Jedi Consular, they both get the same ship. So the Jedi and the Sith share the same ship, respectively. Here's the Jedi ship, which you'll see right here. And we'll just watch it fly away. Like our guys still work on it, like mechanics. I kind of just took the legs away while they didn't get hurt. And they're kind of just So I'll turn in this quest, and that will be an episode. Really isn't much to show. Guess you can meet my droid, which is C2N2. It's the Republic version of 2VR8.
My new master at last. I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
Glad to have you aboard. Tell me your function, C2.
C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard this Corellian Defender-class light corvette. It was custom-built to offer a Jedi both first-rate combat performance and meditation amenities. Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure captain's locker for storing valuables. Your bridge contains an ever-updating map of the galaxy. It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo terminal. And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for the tour, C2.
My pleasure, Master. I do have a few final notes. As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home. I am happy to assist you with any non-hazardous task, of course. I pride myself on the utmost attention to detail.
What do you consider a non-hazardous task?
I am programmed to modify other technology. I can also perform long-range surveillance and diplomacy. I'm quite useful, I assure you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on the bridge. The ship's computers will handle the rest.
Alright, so there isn't much to this. Due to time, you'll probably get a better look at it next time, the ship. So I'll just use the holo terminal.
Calling Coruscant Spaceport Authority. Am I clear to depart?
We've cleared the board for you, Master Jedi. Good flying.
And that was it. Kind of pointless, but whatever. So I'll just pick up the second point in concentration, and that is that's an episode. we'll head to Terrace next episode. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe as it does help, and keep checking back for video updates. Good luck.